Hi friends, welcome to this Feel Good Morning Flow. You won't need anything other than yourselves and your mats. So let's get going whenever you're ready. So finding a comfortable seat, taking a moment to ground down through the parts of your body that are connected to the mat, connected to the earth below you. Just really feeling into this sense of being grounded and supported here, and just taking a moment to arrive. Allowing yourself to arrive in the space, in the moment without any rush. And then finding a nice long spine, rolling your shoulders back, crown of head towards the sky. Either closing off the eyes or having a soft gaze just in front. Just taking a little moment to check in. So you might ask yourself, how am I feeling right now in this moment? And just observing whatever's there for you, maybe honouring what is there without judging or labelling. Life can often get very busy and we can sometimes forget to have these little check-in moments. So it's super important that we just take a couple of moments before we start moving, just to check in, a few moments in stillness. And then let that go and begin to notice your breath. So just starting to bring all of your awareness to your breath, taking a few conscious breaths in and out through the nose. So noticing each part of your breath, noticing the temperature of the air as it's entering your nostrils. And then following that cycle of breath all the way down, feeling the expanse of your rib cage, feeling your belly expand. And then following that breath all the way back out again, taking a few conscious breaths like this. And then on your next inhale, take a deep inhale through the nose. Hold at the top. And then open the mouth, exhale, long release out through the mouth. 2 more times like that. Inhale through the nose. Hold. Open the mouth, long exhale out. 1 more time. Inhale. Hold. Exhale, release. And allow your natural breath to return and flow freely now without control. Release your hands from your knees. Take an inhale as you sweep your arms all the way up. Imagine drawing new energy up as your palms meet. Exhale as you bring your palms down through to heart center. Take a moment to set your intention now for the rest of your practice. So this could be a word or maybe an affirmation. It could simply to be present, to be in the here and now. And then set your intention by bringing your thumbs to that space between the eyebrows. Bring your hands back down to your heart center and we'll meet in our tabletop position. So finding your all fours tabletop position, bringing your hands to shoulder width apart, knees are hip width apart, finding a neutral spine. And we'll work through some cat and cows. So on an inhale, begin to lift your tailbone, then drop your belly, lift your head. On an exhale, tuck the tailbone round through the spine and bring the chin towards the chest. Inhale as you drop your belly. Exhale as you round it over. Connecting one movement to one breath. Inhaling as your belly drops. Exhaling as you round it over. And then either continue like this or maybe introduce some more intuitive movements. So this could be more of a kind of circle with the body, maybe a spiral or a figure of 8, an S shape. Having a little wiggle around and moving in a way that feels good for you and your body right now. Asking yourself, what's going to serve me the most? What does my body need? How do I want to move? And the whole time keeping that connection to the breath. And then finding a neutral tabletop position again. On your next inhale, extend your right leg behind you, tuck your toes, begin to rock backwards and forwards over your heel, waking up the back of that right leg, keeping the gaze down, breathing into the back of the right leg. The next time you rock forwards, lift your toes up, square off your hips, engage your core, ground into your right hand, gaze is down, and then float your left arm up for a spinal hold. Think about making a long line all the way from the tips of your fingers to your heel. Try not to dip through the belly, really engaging that core, feeling into any little wobbles. And then release your hand, release your knee. We'll take the same thing on the other side. On your next inhale, extend your left leg behind you, tuck the toes, and then begin to rock backwards and forwards over your toes, drawing the heel back, waking up the back of that left leg. And then the next time you come forwards, float the toes up, engage the core, gazing down, ground into the left hand, and then float the right arm up. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Think about making that long line for your spinal hold, feeling into any little wobbles, feeling that core firing up. Keeping the connection to the breath. And then release the hand, release the knee, tuck the toes. Walk your hands slightly closer to you. Begin to rock back over your toes and then rock forward over your hands. So feeling the feet coming alive and then finding that wrist stretch as you come forwards. The next time you come back, walk your hands around so the fingertips are facing either side of the mat. And then we're taking the same thing again, coming forwards and back. And then the next time you come back, walk your hands around so that they're internally rotating, fingertips are facing each other, and then we're taking the same thing here. And the next time you come back, bring your hands back around to the front, finding that tabletop position again. You can keep the toes tucked, ground into your left hand, bring your right fingertips to your temple, and then draw your elbow forwards, taking a circle with the elbow as you open out. On the inhale, look behind you, drawing a big circle with your elbow. We'll take one more here. And then release your hand back down. Same thing on the other side. Left fingertips to left temple. Inhale as we draw the elbow forwards and then begin to open out, looking behind. One more time. Big circle with the elbow. And then release the hands, keeping the toes tucked. Bring your hands to shoulder width apart. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Really feel like you're gripping the mat with your hands. Feet are hip width apart, toes are tucked. And then we float the knees up. Hold it here, engaging the core. Floating the knees just 1 inch off the mat. Feeling the whole of the front body starting to fire up, starting to come alive. Keeping that connection to the breath. And then on your next inhale, float your knees up, lift your hips up and back for your downward facing dog. So think about rolling the shoulders up and out to create space in that upper back so you can maybe lift those sit bones higher to the sky. Don't worry if your heels don't reach the mat. You can always keep a nice big bend in your knees. And then maybe starting to explore a little bit of movement here. So you might begin to pedal through the feet, drawing alternate heels down. You might begin to softly bend into the knees, bringing mobility into the hips, maybe a gentle sway of the head, yes and no. So moving in a way that feels intuitive for you. Again, asking yourself that question, what do I need? How does my body want to move? Okay, and then let's all find a little bit of stillness now in our downward facing dog. And we'll take one releasing breath here. So on your next inhale, deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale, release. And then look forwards, take lots of little steps all the way to the top of the mat until your feet meet your hands. Take an inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, soften the knees forward, fold. Inhale as we rise it all the way up to standing, palms meet, gaze up. Exhale, draw the palms down through to your heart center. Take a moment to ground down through your feet. Tailbone drawing down towards the earth, growing tall through the spine, crown of head towards the sky, maybe closing off the eyes. And then rub your hands together to create a little bit of heat. Bring one hand over your heart space, feeling that connection, feeling that warmth. Bring your other hand over the top. And then together, let's take an inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale, release. And on your next inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold it forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back to plank. Hold it here, firing up the core, tailbone is tucked under, pressing the ground away. Breathing here. And then tuck your elbows into your body. Shift the weight forwards. And we're going to lower down to the mat for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing it down. Take an inhale to roll up for your cobra pose, engaging the back, engaging the glutes. Exhale, wave it forwards, tuck the toes, fly the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Releasing breath here, inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale, release. On your next inhale, sweep your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, tap your right knee to your right elbow, shift the shoulders over the wrists. Inhale to sweep the leg back up. Exhale, bring the knee across the body, tap left. Inhale, we sweep. Exhale, draw knee to nose, curl through the spine, shoulders over the wrists, flex the foot, step the foot in between the hands for your low lunge, untuck the back toes, and then take an inhale to sweep the arms up. Exhale to soften the shoulders. Inhale to find length. Exhale, bend the elbows, cactus the arms, and find that expansive feeling in the chest. 2 more times like that. Inhale to find length. Exhale, shine your heart to the sky. 1 more time. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale, cactus the arms, expand the chest. And then continue bringing the arms behind you. Find a clasp of the hands behind your lower back. And then take an inhale as you draw the knuckles down, shining your heart, gazing up, opening through the shoulders. Inhale here. Exhale, frame your front foot, grounding to your left hand. Take an inhale to circle the right arm up for a twist. Shoulders are aligned, hands are aligned, gaze is up, opening through the right side body. Take an inhale here, and then continue circling the arm behind you, opening through the right shoulder as you gaze behind, reach towards the back of your mat, and then bring the arm all the way around in a full circle. To frame your front foot, ground into your hands, sweep your front foot to meet your back foot to find your plank pose, and then shift the weight forwards, tuck the elbows in, lower through chaturanga, hovering halfway, roll over the toes, inhale, upward facing dog, weight is in the hands and the tops of the feet only, opening through the front line of the body, inhale here, exhale, rolling over the toes, lifting the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Releasing breath here, inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. And then take an inhale as you sweep your left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, tap left knee to left elbow, shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, we sweep. Exhale, bring the knee across the body, tap the opposite elbow. Inhale to sweep. Exhale, draw knee to nose, curl through the spine. Step the foot in between your hands, low lunge. Inhale as you sweep your arms up. Exhale to soften the shoulders. Inhale to find length through the fingertips. Exhale to cactus the arms, shine that heart to the sky. Inhale to lift and lengthen, gaze up. Exhale. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, we shine the heart, and then continue bringing the arms behind you. Find that clasp of the hands. Take an inhale as you draw the knuckles down, opening through the shoulders, gazing high. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands down, frame the front foot. Take an inhale to circle your left arm open, finding a twist. Hands are aligned, shoulders are aligned, gazing up. Inhale here, and then continue bringing your arm behind you, reaching behind, opening through the left shoulder. Make a big circle with the arm as you frame the front foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, step your back foot to meet your front foot, hinge at the hips, bend at the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale. Inhale, we stand tall. Exhale, palms to heart center. One breath here. Reminding yourself of that intention, finding that connection to your breath. And then take an inhale as you sweep your arms up. Exhale to fold it forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back. Flow through your vinyasa, coming through chaturanga. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips high to the sky, downward facing dog. Releasing breath here, inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. And then on your next inhale, sweep your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands for your high lunge. Inhale as we rise it up. Exhale to soften. Inhale, begin to circle your arms behind you. And then exhale as you bow it forwards, arms come forwards, making a big circle. Inhale to bring the arms behind. Exhale, we bow it forwards. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale as we come back to that high lunge. Exhale, bring the arms to the side of your body. Palms are facing either side of your body. Bring all the weight into the right foot for your warrior three. So lifting off the back leg, making a T shape with the body. Think about having a slight lift in the chest. Active in that back leg. Drawing the left hip down so that the hips are aligned. Breathing here, holding here, and if you wobble and fall out, don't worry. It's all good. Just take a breath and come back in. One more breath. Inhale as you stand tall, if you can, without releasing the foot to the mat. Bring your knee forwards, bring your arms up. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Hinge at the hips, bend at the knees. Inhale, we stand tall, palms meet. Exhale, we bring our palms to heart center. One grounding but energizing breath here. And then on your next inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale to fold it forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to plank. Rock the weight forwards, come through your chaturanga. Rolling over the toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Releasing breath here, inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. And then inhale, sweep the left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot in between your hands, high lunge. Inhale, we rise it up. Exhale, we soften. Inhale, we bring our arms behind us, making a circle. And then exhale, we bow it forwards, arms come forwards. Inhale to circle the arms back. Exhale, we bow it forwards. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, we find that high lunge again. Exhale, hands come either side of the body. We bow it forwards. Warrior three on our left leg. So think about finding your drishti point, your point of focus, something to look at to keep your balance. Think about drawing that right hip slightly down to square off the hips. Active in that back leg, slight lift in the chest. Breathing here, keeping that connection to your breath. And then inhale to stand tall, bringing your right leg with you as you bring your arms up. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, stand tall, palms meet. Exhale, palms to heart center. One breath here. And then take an inhale as you sweep your arms up. Exhale to bow it forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, flow through your vinyasa chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Releasing breath here. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. And then inhale to sweep the right leg to the sky. Exhale, high lunge, foot comes in between the hands. Inhale, we rise it up. Exhale, we soften. Inhale, we find length. Exhale, we open it out, warrior two. Inhale, we find length through the fingertips. Exhale, we soften the shoulders. And then inhale, we straighten the front leg, palms meet overhead. Exhale, we rebend the front knee, warrior two. 2 more times like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front leg, reach forwards and down, Trikonasana. So your hands coming down the inside of that front leg. Active in the back arm, active in the obliques. Hands are aligned, shoulders are aligned. Maybe the gaze is up. One more breath. And then inhale, bring your front arm to meet your back arm, palms meet. Exhale, palms to heart center. Turn to face the long edge of your mat. Toes out, heels in, palms together. Inhale, bring the palms overhead. Exhale, goddess pose. Cactusing the arms, bending the knees, rolling the thighs out. Strong in your goddess, opening through that chest. Feeling that expansive feeling. Inhale, straighten the legs, palms meet overhead. Exhale, palms to heart center. Pivot around to face the front of your mat again. And then lift off your back leg for your warrior three. This time with palms at heart center. So finding your drishti point. Active in that back leg. Slight lift in the chest. Left hip is coming slightly further down. And then inhale as you stand tall, bringing your knee with you, sweeping your arms up. Exhale, bring your right hand to the outside of your left knee. Begin to peel your left arm open, gazing behind, hand is in line with the shoulders. Either stay here, or maybe catch hold of the outside of the front foot, and begin to straighten that front leg. Breathing here. One more breath. And then inhale as you bring your arms up, release the foot. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale, we stand tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. One breath here. And then take an inhale as you sweep your arms up. Exhale to dive it forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to plank. Flow through your vinyasa chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Releasing breath here, inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. And then inhale as you sweep your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot in between your hands, high lunge. Inhale, we rise it up. Exhale to soften. Inhale to find length. Exhale, ground through the back heel, warrior two. Inhale, open through the hips, open through the shoulders. Exhale, gazes over the front middle finger. Inhale, we straighten the front leg, palms meet overhead. Exhale, we rebend the front knee, warrior two. Inhale, we straighten. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. And then we straighten the front leg, reach forwards and down, Trikonasana. Imagine you're in between two panes of glass, so we're trying not to tilt forwards. If you are tilting forwards, then just bring the lower hand slightly further up your leg. Hands are aligned, shoulders are aligned. Breathing here. Inhale as you stand tall, palms meet overhead. Exhale, palms to heart center. Turn to face the long edge of the mat. Toes out, heels in. Inhale, we reach the arms overhead. Exhale, we bend the elbows, goddess pose. Bending the knees, rolling the thighs out, opening through the chest. Feeling that expansive feeling, strong in your goddess. Inhale as you stand tall, palms meet overhead. Exhale, palms to heart center. Pivot around, face the front of your mat, warrior three. Lifting off that back leg. Finding your drishti point. Breathing here. Inhale, bring the back knee forwards, bring the arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand comes to the outside of the right knee. Right arm peels open, hands in line with the shoulders. Either stay here or maybe catch hold of the outside of the front foot and begin to straighten your leg. Breathing here. One more breath. Inhale, we release the foot, bring the arms up. Exhale, Utkatasana chair pose. Inhale, tailbone is tucked under. Exhale, and then inhale, we stand tall, palms meet. Exhale, hands down through to heart center. Energizing but grounding breath here. And then on your next inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale to find your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, flow through your vinyasa, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips high to the sky, downward facing dog. Releasing breath here, inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale, release. And then look forward, step or jump feet to the outside of your hands for your Malasana Yogi squat. Think about drawing the tailbone down towards the earth, neutralizing the spine, crown of head towards the sky, palms at heart center, maybe finding a gentle sway, maybe closing off the eyes. And then bring the arms in front of you, engage the core. Begin to sit back for your Navasana boat pose, long spine, arms in front. Either knees are bent or legs are straight. Keeping that connection to your breath. Holding here, breathing here. For another 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, well done. And 1, we rock and roll it back. Catching the outside of your legs as you massage that spine. And then find a little bit of momentum and we'll meet in our Utkatasana chair pose as we come up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, we stand tall, palms meet. Exhale, palms to heart center. And then release to find your Tadasana mountain pose. Look down at your own feet. Lift all 10 toes off the mat. And then be super mindful as you place each and every toe back on the mat. Feeling that connection to the mat, connection to the earth below you. And then rolling the shoulders back, palms facing forwards. Fingertips are spread wide. Crown of head to the sky, maybe closing off the eyes. Just take a moment to feel that energy traveling around your body. That prana, that life force energy flowing maybe a little more freely now. And then maybe imagine the energy traveling beyond your feet into the earth below you and beyond the crown of your head into the infinite sky above you. Energy traveling in all directions and within you. One more grounding but energizing breath here. And then on your next inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale to fold it forwards. Pause here. Catch hold of either elbow and find your ragdoll. Allow your upper body to hang heavy. And then maybe find a gentle sway from side to side like a tree gently blowing in the breeze. Allowing your spine to decompress, allowing your head to be heavy. Breathing here. And then release the arms and release any tension in the neck. Gently shaking the head yes to no. And then we'll meet back in that Malasana Yogi squat at the front of the mat. Bring the feet towards the edge of the mat, toes out, heels in. Begin to sit your hips down. Bring hands to heart center for one breath. And then bring your hands behind you and we'll all meet on the mat, sitting yourself back, extending your legs long. Feet are flexed, crown of head to the sky. And then take an inhale as you bring your arms overhead. Exhale to fold it forwards. If you can't reach your feet, don't worry. Just bring your hands either side of your legs Allow your head to drop naturally with each exhale. 3 more deep breaths here. And then on your next inhale, beginning to sit it up. Bring yourself forwards towards the front of your mat again, and we'll begin to roll down to our mat. So beginning to bring your arms in front. Can you come down super slowly, noticing as each part of your back is reconnecting to the mat, vertebrae by vertebrae, feeling that connection as you come down. And then maybe hug your knees in, give yourself a hug. Maybe circle your knees out in one direction and then take it the other way. And then we'll begin to find our Shavasana, our rest and relaxation. So you can extend your legs long, bring your feet to either side of the mat. Let your toes turn out, let your palms face up. Don't be afraid to take up space here. Bring your palms slightly further away from your body, allowing your shoulder blades to roll down your spine, feeling that opening in the chest. And then closing off your eyes. And together, let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale, release. And just allowing yourself a couple of moments to rest, restore, and rejuvenate. Feeling yourself dropping deeper and deeper into your body, into the mat, into the earth below you. Allowing yourself to release any tension that you might be holding on to in your shoulders. Softening the face, releasing any tension in the jaw, the space between the eyebrows. Allowing the whole body to be heavy. Letting go of any control, any analysing, any planning, any doing. And just allow yourself to be here now. If your day allows, you can press pause, and I'd recommend staying here for at least another 2 minutes. But I'm going to leave you here. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you on the mat again soon. Namaste.